What's going on, and welcome to the FanDuel Hurry Up. My name is Tom Vecchio. Week 17 is here, and I'm set to bring you 3 value plays for your DFS lineups. Let's jump in, starting off at running back with Darrel Williams, $6,200 of the Kansas City Chiefs. First off, we know that Clyde Edwards-Helaire is listed as questionable for this game. His status is just up in the air, and if he doesn't play, we know we're going to be seeing a big workload from Williams. We look to this game against the Bengals as a 51-point over-under, which is the second highest on the slate. Very, very solid. The Bengals are very average against running backs. They're allowing 19.8 FanDuel points per game to opposing running backs. That's right around the league average. Nothing we need to be worried about. Yes, looking back to Williams' most recent game, he's not doing a whole lot, but he was splitting carries and splitting touches with CEH in that time. If we look back to some of the games where CEH missed, we saw Williams with 20-plus touches in 3 of those games. So that's what we really want to be focusing on. What will Williams' workload look like if CEH doesn't play? And it's realistically going to be 20-plus touches at $6,200 is absolutely a fantastic value option. Moving on to wide receiver, Devonta Smith for the Philadelphia Eagles, coming in at $6,100. Great matchup for him going up against the Washington football team. They're allowing 33 FanDuel points per game to opposing wide receivers. That's the 3rd worst in the league. We see Smith coming in with a 25% target share on the Eagles. That's number 1 overall. He has a 16% red zone target share, which is tied for the 2nd highest on the team. And the Eagles are carrying a 24 implied team total this week. Everything is shaping up for Smith to continue doing his thing, seeing 4, 5, 6 targets, hopefully some of them in the red zone, providing plenty of value at $6,100. Love the matchup against Washington. It's really going to be all about the Eagles in that game. And then finally, moving on to a value at tight end. That's going to be Zach Ertz at $5,500. This game against Dallas is really shaping up to be probably the best game on the entire slate with a 51.5 over-under. We have 2 good offenses on both sides. We look at Ertz, and he has 7 targets or more in 3 straight games. He has 13 and 11 targets in each of his last 2 games. We see Dallas, they're allowing 10.4 FanDuel points per game opposing tight ends. That's also around the league average. And with DeAndre Hopkins done for the season for the Arizona Cardinals, we actually see Ertz right now with the 3rd highest red zone target share on the Cardinals. So certainly getting down in the scoring area. We see Kyler Murray looking to Ertz often, and that is an option we want to be going to. They have the downfield options with Kirk and somewhat of AJ Green on the outside, but the middle underneath stuff is going to Ertz, as we've seen with 13 and 11 targets in the past 2 games. So $5,500 for Ertz is one of my favorite values at tight end this week. All right, so that does it for this week's Hurry Up. I'll be back next week bringing you 3 more value plays for your DFS lineups.